Daily Words of God. To ponder and pray over the words of God while eating and drinking His current words is the first step to being at peace before God. If you can truly be at peace before God, then the enlightenment and illumination of the Holy Spirit will be with you. All spiritual life is achieved by being at peace in God's presence. In praying, you must be at peace before God, and only then can you be moved by the Holy Spirit. When you are at peace before God, when you eat and drink God's words, you can be enlightened and illuminated, and can achieve true understanding of God's words. When, in your usual activities of meditation and fellowship, and drawing close to God in your heart, you become at peace in God's presence, you will be able to enjoy genuine closeness to God, to have genuine understanding of God's love and His work, and to show true thoughtfulness and care toward God's intentions. The more you are ordinarily able to be at peace before God, the more you will be illuminated, and the more you will be able to understand your own corrupt disposition, what it is that you lack, what it is that you should enter, what function you should serve, and wherein your defects lie. All this is achieved by being at peace in God's presence. If you truly attain depth in your peace before God, you will be able to grasp certain mysteries of the Spirit, to grasp what God at present wishes to carry out in you, to grasp a deeper understanding of God's words, to grasp the essence of God's words, the substance of God's words, the being of God's words, and you will be able to see the path of practice more clearly and accurately. If you fail to achieve sufficient depth in becoming at peace in your spirit, you will only be a little moved by the Holy Spirit. You will feel strengthened on the inside, and will feel a certain amount of enjoyment and peace, but you will not grasp anything deeper. I have said before, if people do not employ every ounce of their strength, it will be difficult for them to hear my voice or see my face. This refers to achieving depth in one's peace before God, and not to making superficial efforts. A person who can truly be at peace in God's presence is able to free themselves from all worldly ties and to attain possession by God. All who are incapable of being at peace in God's presence are assuredly dissolute and unrestrained. All who are capable of being at peace before God are those who are pious before God and who yearn for God. Only those who are at peace before God value life, value fellowship in the Spirit, thirst for God's words, and pursue the truth. Whoever does not value being at peace before God, and does not practice being at peace before God, is vain and superficial, attached to the world and without life. Even if they say they believe in God, they are just paying lip service. Those whom God ultimately perfects and completes are people who can be at peace in His presence. Therefore, those who are at peace before God are graced with great blessings. People who scarcely take time to eat and drink God's words throughout the day, who are busily preoccupied with external affairs and place little value on life entry. These are all hypocrites with no prospect of future growth. It is those who can be at peace before God and who can genuinely commune with God who are God's people.